Strategy games have been around for a long time and have evolved into two main camps. You have turn-based strategy games where you and the enemy take turns making your moves, and there are real-time strategy games where you and your opponents advance at the same time. Possibly the most prominent turn-based strategy games on the console are Marvel's Midnight Suns and Tactics Ogre Reborn. Meanwhile, some important real-time strategy titles include Tropico 6 and Anno 1800. Whatever strategy games you enjoy, there are tons of options on PS5 and we need your help choosing the best of the best. This video of the best strategy games for PS5 includes great games and you will definitely find your favorite here. Developed by XCOM Legends Firaxis Games, Marvel's Midnight Suns combines the bombast of a Marvel superhero movie with the studio's tactical RPG trappings, and it's an absolute stunner. Featuring iconic heroes including Blade, Captain America, Iron Man, and more, Marvel's Midnight Suns is rich in storytelling while also requiring players to put their thinking caps on to navigate its tactically rich card-based battles. Want some Marvel in your XCOM? You can't go wrong at all with Marvel's Midnight Suns. You can't be looking for strategy games without Civilization 6 being mentioned at least once, and it's for a good reason. Choosing a ruler changes everything about the game, and with many DLCs frequently coming out, it's hard to have a dull moment in this game. The goal is to dominate the world, no holds barred, just like a real politician. If you've ever wanted to satiate your god complex, playing Civ 6 enables you to do just that by creating a world power with the tips of your fingers. Crusader Kings III immerses you in the world of medieval politics and dynasties, letting you choose a noble house and lead them to greatness. With a vast and beautifully detailed medieval map to explore, you will encounter a host of historical characters, make life-altering decisions, and forge your dynasty's legacy. The game's unique and colorful characters, wide range of playstyles, and limitless paths to follow make it an exciting and rewarding experience for those who love grand strategy games. Desperados III is a real-time tactics video game developed by Mimimi Games and published by THQ Nordic. The game is a prequel to the Desperados, Wanted Dead or Alive in Desperados II, Cooper's Revenge, and follows the story of John Cooper and his gang as they embark on a quest for redemption and revenge in the Wild West. Players control a group of characters, each with their own unique abilities and skills, as they navigate through various missions and challenges. The game features a tactical gameplay style, requiring players to carefully plan their moves and use their characters' abilities strategically to overcome obstacles and enemies. Desperados III received positive reviews from critics, who praised its engaging gameplay, well-crafted levels, and attention to detail. It is considered a worthy addition to the Desperados series and a standout in the real-time tactics genre. Iron Harvest is a real-time strategy, RTS, video game developed by King Art Games. Set in an alternate reality of 1920s Europe where giant mechs roam the battlefields, the game follows three factions: the Polania Republic, the Rusviet Union, and the Saxony Empire, as they vie for control over the land. Players command units of infantry, mechs, and other vehicles in strategic battles across a variety of maps and environments. The game features a single-player campaign as well as multiplayer modes, allowing players to compete against each other online. Iron Harvest received generally favorable reviews from critics, who praised its detailed graphics, engaging gameplay, and immersive world. It is considered a must-play for fans of the RTS genre and those looking for a unique twist on historical fiction. Discover the mysteries of Minecraft Legends, a new action strategy game. Explore a gentle land of rich resources and lush biomes on the brink of destruction. The ravaging piglins have arrived, and it's up to you to inspire your allies and lead them in strategic battles to save the overworld. If you're tired of building civilizations and cities, maybe resisting an alien invasion is your type of strategy game. Many XCOM fans will have to agree that this game is by no means easy, and many horrible things can go wrong, and you'll end up dying unexpectedly. You might be thinking that setting this game to rookie would offer some relief, but that's merely wishful thinking. So if you're looking for a new source of frustration in the shape of extraterrestrial invaders as a veteran tactics gamer, then XCOM 2 is your best bet to play on your PS4. Frostpunk is a city-building survival game developed and published by 11-Bit Studios. Set in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world, the game challenges players to build and manage a city that can survive the extreme cold and harsh conditions. Players must make difficult decisions that affect the survival and well-being of their citizens, balancing the needs of the community with the resources available. The game features a unique steampunk aesthetic and a compelling narrative that explores themes of morality, leadership, and society. Frostpunk received critical acclaim for its innovative gameplay, challenging mechanics, and immersive atmosphere. It is considered one of the best city-building games available, offering a deep and engaging experience for players. Slay the Spire is an excellent turn-based roguelike strategy game mixed with deck building. Each run of the Spire is different and you clear chambers to progress until you win or die trying. As you go through each chamber you get cards and abilities that you need to pay attention to as you build out your character to face the extremely challenging fights and encounters in Slay the Spire. As you proceed, there will be options to take safer routes or more challenging paths if you're feeling brave. Boss battles are tough and you need to build our decks of cards that synergize well together. Blood Bowl 3 is a fantasy sports video game developed by Cyanide Studio and published by Nacon. It is based on the popular tabletop game Blood Bowl by Games Workshop, which combines American football with a fantasy setting where teams of fantasy races compete against each other in violent matches. In Blood Bowl 3, players take on the role of coach, managing their team of players who represent different fantasy races such as orcs, elves, dwarves, and humans. Matches are played on a grid-based field, with players using a combination of strategy, tactics, and luck to score touchdowns and defeat their opponents. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, allowing players to compete against AI or other players online. Blood Bowl 3 is known for its humorous take on fantasy sports and its challenging gameplay, requiring players to carefully plan their moves and adapt to their opponent's strategies. Black Legend is a dark fantasy turn-based strategy game developed by War Cave and published by All In Games. Set in the cursed city of Grant, players take on the role of a mercenary who leads a group of mercenaries to uncover the dark secrets of the city and free it from a malevolent cult. The game features a unique blend of tactical combat and strategic exploration, with players navigating the city streets and engaging in tactical battles against a variety of enemies. Players can recruit and customize their mercenaries, choosing from a variety of classes and abilities to suit their playstyle. Black Legend is known for its atmospheric setting, challenging gameplay, and deep tactical combat system. It offers a dark and immersive experience for players looking for a unique take on the turn-based strategy genre. If you've been sucked into a rabbit hole of Norse myth-related games, then Northgard's right up your alley. You might not be hacking people and gods up the way you would in God of War, Ragnarok, but you'll be in charge of turning Northgard into a flourishing Viking settlement. Civilizations are hard to sustain under harsh climates, but the Vikings were able to do it centuries ago and went to conquer vast lands. It'd be a shame if you can't keep your mythical Viking clan alive in Northgard through the cold winters simulated within your PS5. Research and Destroy is a fast-paced action game developed by Lightbound Studios. In this game, players take on the role of a scientist who must navigate through a series of dangerous environments while fighting off hostile creatures and solving puzzles. The game features a unique blend of action, exploration, and puzzle solving, with players using a variety of weapons and gadgets to overcome obstacles and defeat enemies. Research and Destroy is known for its challenging gameplay, engaging storyline, and atmospheric environments. Humankind is a historical turn-based strategy game developed by Amplitude Studios and published by Sega. In Humankind, players create their own civilization and guide it through the ages, from the ancient era to the modern era, making key decisions that will shape the course of history. The game features a unique cultural evolution mechanic, where players can blend different cultures together to create a unique civilization with its own strengths and weaknesses. Humankind is known for its deep strategic gameplay, immersive world, and dynamic historical events. Disciples: Liberation is a dark fantasy turn-based strategy game developed by Frima Studio. Set in the mystical land of Nevendar, players take on the role of a hero who must lead their faction to victory against a powerful enemy known as the Liberation. The game features a rich storyline, challenging tactical battles, and a deep character customization system. Players can recruit and train a variety of units, each with its own unique abilities and strengths, and explore a vast and immersive world full of danger and intrigue. Age of Wonders: Planetfall is a sci-fi turn-based strategy game developed by Triumph Studios and published by Paradox Interactive. Set in a distant future where different factions vie for control of a shattered galactic empire, players must explore alien worlds, build armies, and engage in tactical battles to secure their dominance. The game features a rich and diverse universe, with each faction offering a unique gameplay experience. Players can research new technologies, negotiate with other factions, and uncover the secrets of the Lost Empire as they strive to build a new future for humanity. King's Bounty 2 is a fantasy turn-based strategy game developed by 1C Entertainment. In this game, players take on the role of a hero who must embark on a quest to save the kingdom of Nostria from a mysterious threat. The game features a vast and immersive world to explore, with a rich storyline and engaging gameplay. Players can recruit and command a variety of units, each with its own unique abilities and strengths, and engage in tactical battles against a variety of enemies. Shadow Tactics: Blades of the Shogun stands out as a great tactical stealth game set in the Edo period of Japan. The game offers complex missions where you lead a team of skilled characters, each with unique abilities. It smoothly combines strategic planning with precise execution, allowing you to navigate tough environments, avoid enemies, and accomplish objectives. With its immersive atmosphere, well-designed levels, and captivating storyline, Shadow Tactics excels in the tactical stealth genre. If you enjoy stealth-based gameplay and strategic thinking, this game is a definite must-try. As noted in our review, Mount & Blade 2, Bannerlord is such a triumph because it gives players the choice to be whatever they want to be without any restrictions. If you ever wanted to star in your own Game of Thrones epic, then Mount & Blade 2, Bannerlord is just the ticket. You'll wage war, battle in arenas, trade illicit goods, and even dabble in diplomacy in what is one of PS5's most ambitious games available. Technical niggles aside, Baldur's Gate 3 will give you hours of play on your PS5. The memes and the strange ads might have gotten you to try this turn-based RPG, but the adventure and limitless possibilities you get for playing this game will keep your hands glued to your controller. You won't always be forced into turn-based combat, and you can roam the world, so you'll have a lot of freedom. But turn-based combat is at the core of Baldur's Gate 3, and you'll end up crying blood if you don't fight strategically against bosses. Figure out your spells and abilities, and you might be able to one-shot Orin. Play D&D in video game form with Baldur's Gate 3. Cult of the Lamb is an ingenious blend of roguelite action and life sim that's devilishly addictive. Indebted to an imprisoned, malevolent god, you spend half the game vanquishing foes, gathering resources, and rescuing animals. Then, things flip, and your time turns to building up a cult with various buildings and structures. There's an element of strategy to this half of the game, but it's generally pretty breezy, while the action is nice and snappy. Both sides of Cult of the Lamb feed wonderfully into each other, and combined with the cute cartoon visuals, it's an incredibly fun, dangerously Moorish treat. Venerable real-time tactics RPG series Tactics Ogre re-emerged for modern platforms with Tactics Ogre Reborn in 2022, which is a spruced-up version of the PSP game of the same name, itself a remake of the original Tactics Ogre. This latest version of the classic title brings a host of improvements over the original release, including enchanted visuals, sound, and game design, making it the definitive Tactics Ogre experience for PS4, PS5. The battle system has been completely overhauled too, which means even non-tactics fans can enjoy what's on offer. If you're looking for a classic tactical RPG with a modern twist, you can't go wrong here. Hard West is a turn-based tactical strategy game with a supernatural twist, developed by Creative Forge Games. Set in a dark and twisted version of the Wild West, the game combines elements of tactical combat, exploration, and decision-making. Players take on the role of various characters as they navigate through a series of interconnected stories filled with moral dilemmas, supernatural elements, and strategic battles. The game features a unique darkness mechanic that affects the gameplay and story based on the player's choices. Hard West is known for its atmospheric setting, challenging gameplay, and compelling narrative. It offers a fresh take on the turn-based strategy genre, blending Western themes with supernatural elements. Empire of Sin is a strategy game developed by Romero Games and published by Paradox Interactive. Set in 1920s Prohibition-era Chicago, the game puts players in the role of a crime boss vying for control of the city's underworld. Players must build and manage their criminal empire, recruit and manage a diverse cast of characters, and engage in tactical combat and diplomacy to expand their influence and eliminate rival gangs. The game features a richly detailed world, with a focus on historical accuracy and immersive storytelling. Empire of Sin is known for its engaging gameplay, deep strategy, and compelling characters. It offers a unique and immersive experience for fans of strategy and simulation games. Divinity: Original Sin 2 is the game Larian Studios made before Baldur's Gate 3, and it is different in a bunch of ways. While still a story-driven RPG, the combat has more of a focus on elemental reactions and other ways to use the environment to dispatch your foes. Due to this in-depth system, turn-based combat in Divinity 2 requires a ton of strategic thinking, especially on harder difficulties. The characters and story are brilliant, and if you've only played BG3, you should give Divinity 2 a try. If you've ever complained about your country's awful city planning, you can take matters into your own hands and build your own city in Anno 1800. You might actually build a better city, but you'll also come to know that it doesn't come without trade-offs. Set during the Industrial Age, you'll have to make decisions that can greatly impact the people that live in your city. You'll need to know where to spend your points, how to make your city safe, and how to be economically prosperous, and if you don't know where to start, you'll want to take a look here. The Gardens Between is a puzzle adventure game developed by the Voxel Agents. In the game, players control two characters, Arena and Front, as they navigate through a series of surreal, dreamlike islands. The game features a unique time manipulation mechanic, where players can move time forward and backward to solve puzzles and explore the islands. Each island is a self-contained puzzle, with its own set of challenges and obstacles to overcome. The Gardens Between is known for its beautiful art style, innovative gameplay, and emotional storytelling. It offers a relaxing and immersive experience for players looking for a unique puzzle adventure. Maybe the kind of strategy game you want to play doesn't involve the complete obliteration of your opponent. You can forget about your dream of owning Disneyland and build your own theme park in Planet Coaster instead. What can go wrong in a theme park strategy game? Absolutely everything, and you'll find that managing the happiest place in the world means being unhappy yourself. Everything can go wrong in a theme park, from bankruptcy and crime to dangerous rides. Even if you're not trying to conquer countries or worlds here, you'll be experiencing a dystopian Disneyland if you make all sorts of bad choices. The Talos Principle is a first-person puzzle game developed by Croteam. In the game, players take on the role of an android exploring a series of complex puzzles set in a mysterious, ancient world. The game features a variety of puzzles that require logic, observation, and lateral thinking to solve. Players must navigate through different environments, uncovering clues and manipulating objects to progress. Along the way, they will encounter philosophical themes and questions about the nature of consciousness, identity, and humanity. The Talos Principle is known for its challenging puzzles, immersive atmosphere, and thought-provoking storyline. It offers a unique blend of puzzle solving and philosophical exploration, making it a standout in the puzzle genre. The Diofield Chronicle is a role-playing game developed by Taito Corporation. Set in a fantasy world, the game follows the adventures of a group of heroes as they journey across the land, battling monsters, uncovering ancient mysteries, and saving the kingdom from evil forces. The game features a classic turn-based battle system, where players must strategically use their characters' abilities to defeat enemies. It also includes a deep and immersive storyline, with branching paths and multiple endings based on the player's choices. The Diofield Chronicle is known for its engaging storyline, memorable characters, and challenging gameplay. It offers a nostalgic RPG experience for fans of the genre. The Witness is a puzzle adventure game developed by Jonathan Blow. Set on a mysterious island, the game challenges players to explore their surroundings and solve a series of puzzles to uncover the island's secrets. The game features a variety of puzzles that range from simple to complex, requiring players to think creatively and observe their environment carefully. Each puzzle is interconnected with the island's environment, encouraging players to explore and discover new areas. The Witness is known for its beautiful visuals, immersive world, and challenging puzzles. It offers a unique and engaging experience for players looking for a puzzle adventure game. Tropico 6 is a construction and management simulation game developed by Limbic Entertainment. In the game, players take on the role of El Presidente, the ruler of a small island nation called Tropico. Players must build and manage their nation, balancing the needs of their people with the demands of politics, economics, and foreign relations. They can construct buildings, enact policies, and make decisions that will shape the future of their nation. Tropico 6 is known for its humor, political satire, and deep gameplay mechanics. It offers a unique take on the simulation genre, allowing players to rule their own island nation with a mix of strategy and humor. Return of the Obra Dinn is a puzzle-adventure game developed by Lucas Pope. In the game, players take on the role of an insurance investigator for the East India Company, tasked with uncovering the fate of the crew of the Obra Dinn, a merchant ship that mysteriously disappeared at sea. Using a magical pocket watch, players can explore frozen moments in time and uncover clues about the crew's final moments. The game features a unique monochromatic art style and a non-linear narrative that allows players to piece together the story at their own pace. Return of the Obra Dinn is known for its innovative gameplay, intriguing storyline, and atmospheric presentation. It offers a compelling and immersive experience for players looking for a unique puzzle adventure game. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.